People talk about Scream survivors. They normally bring up either the original trio, Sydney, Gail, and within the trilogy, Dewey. Or they go to the new generation with the core four, Sam, Tara, Mindy, and Chad. But if we go through the franchise, we have more people that survived a stab with Ghostface. So here are my top 5 Scream survivors. At number 5, Martha Minks. She's played by Heather Mazzarato and appeared in Scream 3 and reprised her role in Scream 2022. Martha plays a role that connects the new generation with the legacy of the past. In Scream 3, Martha Minks appears in a brief but significant scene, our first introduction to her as Randy Meek's younger sister. She definitely dressed in her very best 2000s get-up. She's a link to the original Woodsboro game, and her notable contribution is delivering a videotape her brother made before his death. This tape serves as a posthumous guide for surviving the third installment of a horror trilogy, offering rules and insights that are crucial to the plot's progression. In Scream 2022, Martha Minks returns as the mother of twins Mindy and Chad Minks Martin. Her character's back with a quick cameo appearance, and she's passed her brother's love for horror movies down to her children, both whom play significant roles in the film. Having grown up with Randy, Martha embodies the legacy of the Minks family and ensures that her children are aware of their uncle's rules for surviving horror scenarios. Her character reinforces the importance of remembering and learning from the past. And despite the tension and danger surrounding the events, Martha maintains a warm, humorous demeanor that provides moments of relief. Martha Minks serves as a character who bridges the gap between the original Scream trilogy and the new generation. Her presence in both Scream 3 and Scream 2022 highlights the enduring impact of her brother Randy and the basic knowledge to survive horror films. At number 4, it goes to Mark Kincaid. McHottie himself, Patrick Dempsey. He plays new character Detective Mark Kincaid, a member of the Los Angeles Police Department, and he's charged with a crucial role in unveiling the mystery of the Ghostface murders now happening on the streets of Hollywood in the third installment of the Scream franchise. While investigating the murders occurring on set of the film Stab 3, which is based off of the Woodsboro Murders book by Gail Weathers, Kincaid is drawn into the complex web of horror that surrounds the Ghostface killer. Committed to solving this case, his professional demeanor is evident throughout the film as he works tirelessly to piece together the clues left behind each murder. Curiosity about the motives lead to digging deeper into the history of Ghostface, and they discover a connection to the original Woodsboro murders, revealing the backstory of Maureen Prescott, Sydney's mother, which is key to the motives of the killer in Scream 3. His discoveries provide insight that lead to the revelation of the film's mystery. But despite how professional he tries to be, when Sydney comes out of hiding, we definitely see a change in his demeanor, becoming one of her trusted allies, offering her support and protection as she becomes overwhelmed once again in the horrors of Ghostface returning. His relationship with Sydney shows a little more of his genuine empathy towards the victims and the survivors. They have a moment when they are talking about everything surrounding the case, and we see a connection between the two start to form. He ends up getting stabbed and his handsome face smashed, but he saves Sydney from the killer sneaking up behind her. Mark Kincaid stands out as a memorable character in the Scream franchise, not only for his role in Scream 3, but what we don't see on screen hinted at by Sydney in Scream 2022, which now brings us to the new generation of the franchise, with the upcoming Scream 7, where we know it will involve their children. I can't wait to see how he will be added into the new chaos of the Ghostface mystery. Here at number 3, Danny, aka Cute Neighbor Guy. In Scream 6, Josh Segar's our new character, Danny. He's intentionally portrayed as a mystery figure, with little known about his past or his motivations. This adds more suspense and the mystery surrounding his character, keeping the audience guessing about his true intentions. He brings a fresh dynamic to the friend group, and I love that he joined this cast. I've seen him on more funnier movies, but he always just brings an extra spark when he's on camera. Danny is more than just the high guy next door, though. He's dating Sam, but this relationship adds more layers to both of their characters as it challenges Sam's trust issues and it highlights Danny's supportive nature and his charm. This relationship serves as a subplot that enhances the main storyline. Seeing that we have never had a good ending with romances in these Scream movies, it definitely was giving the same energy as Sydney and Derek from Scream 2, making the boyfriend look as suspicious as possible, but it was so nerve-wracking to see if Danny would meet the same fate as the others. Despite his clear devotion to helping, Danny maintains to be on everyone's suspect list. Throughout the film, though, Danny proves to be resourceful in high-pressure situations. His bravery is highlighted during the attack in Sam and Tara's apartment, where he took quick action to help save them from Ghostface. Danny is a well-crafted character whose presence enriches Scream 6 by not only giving us some eye candy and some shirtless scenes, but adding complexity and emotional depth. His interactions with other characters and his role in the storyline make him a great addition to the franchise. At number 2, Kirby Reed, the first blonde to survive a run-in with Ghostface throughout the franchise. Hayden Panettiere plays Kirby, a captivating character from both Scream 4 and Scream 6. Her character is notable for her wit, bravery, and knowledge of horror films, making her a fan favorite. We're introduced to her in the series in Scream 4 as the high schooler in Woodsboro with the witty personality and deep love of horror movies. And her best friend is Jill Roberts, who happens to be Sydney's cousin, and she's back in town for a book signing tour. And Sydney shows up right on time for the chaos of Ghostface returning. Kirby is one of our Randys in the group. She meets her match, though, with Charlie, a leader of the cinema club, and he has been crushing on her bad for years. For the finale, the after party's at Kirby's, and we see her expertise in horror films put to the test in one of the movie's most memorable scenes, where she is quizzed on horror trivia by Ghostface. This scene showcases her composure under pressure and deep knowledge of the genre. When she thinks she's won, she goes to save Charlie and is literally stabbed, showing he's a fake friend. Kirby's fate in Scream 4 was left unanswered as she was severely injured, but her death was not confirmed. This led to speculation and hope among the fans for her return in future installments. The theories all came true when we got one of the best Easter eggs in a movie, seeing Kirby's survival interview on YouTube in Scream 2022. Leading us to Scream 6, when Kirby makes her return to the franchise with a deeper understanding of the horror genre and the tactics of Ghostface. Here, she is an FBI agent who specializes in Ghostface activity. Kirby uses her previous encounter with the killer to provide her with unique insights to the new group of characters facing the Ghostface threat to help them solve the mystery behind the murders. Having her back was highly anticipated by the fans after the big reveal in Scream 5 of her surviving. Kirby Reed is a beloved character within the Scream franchise, celebrated for her intelligence, bravery, and unique charm. Her journey from Scream 4 to Scream 6 serves as a bridge between the older and newer generations of characters, providing more nostalgia and depth to the series. Finally, at number 1, Joel. He was the first one with any sense to GTFO when Ghostface starts to pile up the bodies. In the thrilling sequel, Scream 2, it introduces us to Joel Jones, portrayed by Dwayne Martin, the new cameraman for Gail Weathers, to assist her in reporting the series of murders at Windsor College. Joel takes over the role from Kenny, who met his unfortunate demise in the first film. Joel brings a unique blend of humor, a touch of realism, and survival instincts that set him apart from the other characters. He's a practical and cautious individual. He often voices his concerns about the dangers of being involved in the unfolding murder mystery, which is a refreshing contrast to often reckless behavior in the horror films. His sense of humor provides much-needed comic relief amidst the tension. Joel's witty remarks and comic timing help to lighten the mood during some of the film's darker moments. Unlike many characters in the horror genre, Joel is highly aware of the risks and is not afraid to prioritize his safety first. This instinct ultimately allows him to survive the chaos. One of Joel's standout moments is when he questions the sanity of staying in a town plagued by a serial killer, highlighting his self-preservation instinct with a comedic twist. Joel makes the bold decision to leave when the danger escalates, which is the smartest thing anyone has done throughout the franchise. and the idea of randomly leaving in a cab was Dwayne's idea. However, he does return to support Gale and help reveal the mystery behind the killings, demonstrating his loyalty and bravery for just coming back, even if the killers were all dead. Joel is a memorable and relatable character in Scream 2, with his realistic approach to the life-threatening situations and his humor.